So this is the actual intelligence platform, and this is kind of the diagnosis piece of the 3D approach. So what we're looking at here is kind of a live look of a $2.5 million shipper. And essentially what this is this is a way for us to repurpose the data that is provided via the audit. So what we want to do here is essentially provide an executive roll-up of the health of your parcel network in near real time. And I say near real time because what we're working off of here is the carrier invoice data, which we all know is essentially 1 week behind, right? So we get the invoices as soon as they come out, and they're from last week. So at the top of the screen, what you're seeing are key performance indicators, and we've broken them out by shipping charges, package volume, surcharges are the first three, and those are absolute values essentially. So those are the actual costs or volume or surcharges that you've incurred. And then the other three, cost per package, cost per pound, and average zone, those are things that we've calculated for you using the other numbers there. Cost per package and cost per pound, the colors there, those are going to change on a weekly basis. Red is bad, blue is good. So the reason it's red is because it's went up. Yeah. You can see it previous week it was $1.26. This week it's $1.27. The idea here is you want to be able to log into this thing, maybe make it part of your weekly process on Friday morning, Monday morning, log into this thing, and within 2 or 3 minutes, figure out if there's things that you need to address this week. Did my cost per pound go up significantly? And if it did, why? Or is there something that I need to do or I need to get ahead of in my parcel network? For those of you that do a lot of third-party shipping or folks that are shipping on your account, that's just like giving somebody your credit card and saying, buy whatever you want. Mm-hmm. You may have a routing guide, you may have all types of compliance in place, but ultimately they're still just going to do what they do. So that's why we put these filters here, which allow you to actually filter all of the data in the platform by inbound, outbound, and third party. So I can look at everything that's in here, and I can filter it down to third party as well. So I'd be able to see, for example, my cost per package by third party. So if I saw that my cost per package was way more in third party versus, across the board on my outbound, that could give me a clear indication. I could also do specific reporting on my third party shipping as well. Mm-hmm. So build compliance reporting there. I can also do alerts here. So that's something that a lot of my customers want to set up as well. And essentially what that allows us to do, let me click into here, is I kind of set this up as for customers, they're usually kind of have traditional business practices or kind of the realm of what usually happens in their business for the week. So, they might declare value on this number of packages usually, or they may have third-party usage, this often. They may have their packages are often $200 or less, for example. So they can come in here and build certain alerts based on that. So, for example, gross overcharge. They could say, you know what, I know that there's no reason a package that I ship should ever cost more than $200. Mm-hmm. If it does, I want to know right away. Right as soon as that invoice comes out, I want an alert that says somebody charged over $200 onto my account. So I could build that alert right here, and that would show up in the platform the next time that I logged in. So again, the idea here is to give you those alerts in near real time so that you can get ahead of it, so that the stuff doesn't really fall through the cracks. If that makes sense. So there's a lot that goes on in here. This is what we usually do as we talk through with customers is try to understand what type of data that they're looking at currently, if anything, and what type of data that they would like to see based on what they're doing in their business currently, what challenges that they may be experiencing, and what type of strategic initiatives they have to see what type of data would be helpful for them to have here. Now, customers that start on the audit product here, actually in the intelligence platform, after usually 2 to 4 weeks, we will actually do the benchmarking analysis for free as a part of that audit. And a number will actually populate here where it says carrier contract engineering. And that will actually be the opportunity that our algorithms have calculated. And Jeremy's actually going to talk a little bit more about that.
I will, absolutely. And before we click off of this, I just wanted to